Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Trying. We back with another YouTube video. Today we reacting to Deenthegreat second altercation. From what I know of, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did just react to him getting slapped at Rampage Jackson's party. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for the most part, I'm late reacting to these, so some of y'all might have already seen these. I just want to get caught up before I react to the most recent altercation. So like I said, if y'all did make it to this video, y'all not caught up on this most recent activity, definitely tap in, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications because I will be keeping y'all updated. I said, comment what y'all think about this video, the whole situation in general. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if what point y'all made it to. Like I said, for the most part, if y'all have made it to this video, y'all should see the first altercation on my channel already. With what happened at Rampage Jackson's party. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, other than that though, this is the second altercation. I'm pretty sure it's about 24 hours later, the very next day. You know what I'm saying? If not the same night, I think they might have left and came back the same night or something like that. Or it's the very next day. You feel me? But I heard he got, you know what I'm saying, both of those happened within 24 hours. So other than that, we ain't gonna waste too much time. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Let's get it. If y'all got y'all J on y'all, go and put it in the air. Y'all know we 420 friendly around here, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, we ain't gonna waste too much time. The topic been getting a little interesting. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's get it.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap it out you though.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
You say I'll make you another
Seriously?
clip.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Fighter
that.
Tiki Gozen
Bow.
dropped kick streamer
Ooh.
Deenthegreat with an elbow to the face at a house party hosted by Rampage Jackson in California on February 18, 2026. It was the second time in under 24 hours
Elbow
that
the
Dean
fuck
got
out
hit,
his
and it
ass.
wasn't the last. The elbow at Rampage's party. The footage comes from a live stream at Quentin Rampage Jackson's house party in California. Dean, the Great, was streaming as he does daily on Kick when he approached Tiki Gozen. The confrontation was captured on camera from start to finish. Every word, every gesture, and every second of escalation played out in front of Dean's live audience before the clips made their way across every platform on the internet. Gozen is a retired MMA fighter. He competed in the UFC, Strikeforce, and Bellator across a career that spanned more than a decade, compiling a 10-8 professional record. He fought Robbie Lawler at UFC 40 and lost by TKO, a fight that put him in the cage with one of the most dangerous welterweights in MMA history. He now runs an athlete management company, and one of his clients is Rampage Jackson.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete
which is why he was at the party that night. Gozen was not there looking for content or for a confrontation. He was there because it was a work event. Dean, whose real name is Nuruddin Shahid Shabazz, is a kick streamer and influencer boxer who fights under the Misfits boxing banner. He held a 7-0 record before losing to Amado Vargas by unanimous decision in December 2025 in Dubai. His boxing record is primarily composed of exhibition bouts under the MF and Dazi NX series, with only one fight recognized as professional by BoxRec, a TKO win over Waleed Sharks in November 2022. He streams daily and his content leans heavily on confrontation, trash talk, and provocation. That approach to content is what brought him face to face.
Oh, you know what? They right. That's what got him in these fights, for I didn't think about that. Like I said, I used to watch him a long time ago. But see, I forgot he used to do all these, like, the trash talking and shit. But like I said, that's normal boxing shit. That's normal boxing shit. Those who watch boxing and UFC and all that, that's normal. But like I said though, it's levels to it. It is a level to disrespect that you don't want to cross, you know what I'm saying? Cause some shit, even in a weigh-in, when they, you know what I'm saying, doing a weigh-in, I think that's what it's called, the weigh-in. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about when they pretty much, you know what I'm saying, they meet up and they boxes or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I don't never watch that shit, so that's why I don't know about it. I'm not there to go see two grown-ass, strong, stocky men in their boxers, gang. You know what I'm saying? Let me see the fight. Once the fight started, I'll watch that. You know what I'm saying? We move on, bro. But like I said, yeah. Back on topic though, you feel me? When you get the talking shit, you feel me? You get the passing like certain levels of disrespect. Shit can get started before the ring, before the boxing match. You know what I'm saying? I know the shit talking leads up to the boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Potentially, but like I said, he sound like he wanted to smoke right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But like I said, other than that though, we gonna get it back into the video. He is a known shit talker though when it comes to like boxing and shit like that. But like I said, that's with any sports. You know what I'm saying? For those who competitive out there in any sport, y'all know shit talking is normal. You know what I'm saying? But It's levels to it though, for sure.
With Gosen that night. In the clip, Dean walked up to Gosen and accused him of pretending not to know who he was. Gosen responded calmly, but Dean kept pressing, and the conversation turned hostile within seconds.
Don't act like you don't know me.
I don't know you.
You definitely know
Nice
me.
to meet you, though.
Gosen's response was measured. He said he did not know Dean, offered a handshake through the words, "nice to meet you," and left it at that. But Dean was not interested in introductions. He had already decided the interaction was adversarial, and he continued pushing Gosen's patience with each line he delivered.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he was rage baiting too, though. Like, yeah, while he was trying to act like he didn't know who he was, I think he did know who he was. He was rage bait. You know what I'm saying? I think he was like kind of trying to get a reaction out of bro. And then, like I said, after these two altercations, this one and the last one that I reacted to, if y'all haven't seen it, check it out on the page. Like I said, for the most part though, I think he's rage bait. You know what I'm saying? After seeing the first clip, and like I said, the more he gets rage baited, the more it's gonna happen. And like I said, I just got done reacting to this interview, which is annoying as hell, kind of pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? I was getting mad watching this shit. Bro was just trying to, like I said, it go from some big bulky stocky ass motherfuckers trying to rage bait him to some scrawny nerd lame ass cornball ass nigga trying to rage bait him. And like I said, you just not gonna get that same, you know what I'm saying, real shit. Y'all gonna think it's sweet because he done got slapped and elbowed by these big stocky ass US registered hands. They hands are registered, gang. You know what I'm saying? So y'all sitting there trying to play bro because he got slapped or whatever by like I said, the situation, you feel me, he wrong either way it go. I can say in the first situation. This one, he real life get impressed. You feel me? He ain't even trying to. I didn't see bro walk up to him fucking with him, but like I said, in the last one, he did walk up to bro wife. He was trying to J down on his wife. He told him, he warned him multiple times not to. Then kept pushing the situation, kept trying to J down, disrespect him in front of his wife. Why he told him and warned him multiple times not to. And like I said, in that situation, I can see Dean being wrong. But in this one, he just getting pressed about the first situation. And like I said, after this one, he's gonna keep getting pressed over and over until they see this last updated video. And like I said, I'm kind of posting these videos late because I want to get caught up before I react to the actual recent footage. But like I said, I used to watch Deenthegreat box all the time, and then I just randomly seen a video of him whooping the motherfucker ass in a club. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if y'all haven't made it there yet, definitely, like I said, turn on post notice, tap into the channel. Y'all should see that video by the end. By the time this video upload, I do upload real consistent. Y'all ain't got to worry about me uploading a reaction video and then the next part 2 drop. And like I said, if y'all want a part 2 to any reaction video or a certain reaction video, just let me know and I'll definitely get y'all updated. But like I said, the next reaction to this, the most recent one in the club, will be after this. I'm not gonna react to the interview. I'm not gonna shout out the bitch ass motherfucker who was on the interview. He was doing a lot of lame shit for attention and trying to, yeah, all the cornball comments and shit. I ain't gonna react to the interview. Like I said, we ain't gonna shout that nigga out. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the motherfucker. Shout out to the source I got this video from. I do want to shout them out though. Sigma Insights, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them though. I did like the video, you feel me? And I might subscribe, yeah, like I said, so I can keep y'all updated because they pretty much probably keep their community updated as well. But like I said, for the most part, this is just a reaction video on, you know, the previous altercations before we actually react to the more updated. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will keep y'all updated from now on. We gonna get into this video though.
Don't like your
That was Gosen drawing a line. His voice did not rise, his posture did not change. He simply told Dean that the energy he was bringing was not going to be tolerated, but Dean was already past the point of reading the room. He fired back immediately, making it clear that the feeling was mutual, and that he had no intention of backing down. And then came the moment that connected the two incidents. Gosen brought up the Larry Wheel slap from the previous night, clip that had already been circulating on social media for hours by the time this confrontation took place. He asked Dean about it directly. Dean admitted to getting slapped by Larry Wheels. Then, in the same breath, he threatened to slap Gosen, a retired professional MMA fighter who spent his career training to respond to physical threats under pressure. Gosen's "oh you will" was not a question born out of surprise. It was the verbal equivalent of a last warning that Dean walked straight past. Dean doubled down. He told Gosen he would turn him into another viral clip, another piece of content for the internet to consume. He framed the threat as content creation, as if making someone another clip was a casual promise rather than a direct physical threat. Gosen said, seriously?
If you're a woman between 20 and 30, this is your sign to get into one of the high-ticket sales.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, for he
took.
he tweaked it. Folks, he crashed out everybody.
One more time, and then the talking was over.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap it out you though.
Okay,
you were?
I'm gonna show you the inside of this.
She tried to, hey, I'm gonna show you the inside of the house. Excuse me. Break this up, guys. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna take a little tour around the house. You know what I'm saying? Show you where the bathroom's at, the backyard. We have a nice little area to smoke in. Oh, they already there. They already in a smoking area, look like. He got his little cup out here. Look, this is this the same spot? This not the same spot Dean was at when he got slapped, was it? I don't think it was, but I'm pretty sure it's the same house. It might be a different location at the house, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? W lady, though, she tried to diffuse the situation. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a little tour around the house. We're going to take you up the stairs first. Make sure you get away from each other. Hell no.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Goes into
Damn,
a
that
short
shit sound like,
compact.
yeah, I heard it. That shit sound like that nigga punched a punching bag or something. That bitch.
Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Goes in through a
Damn.
short, compact
That just-
elbow that connected flush with Dean's
That
face
shit
and
sound
dropped
like,
him to
boy.
his knees. The strike was precise, the kind of technique that comes from years of training in professional MMA camps, not from street fighting or bravado.
Well, I'm hearing
Bystanders
from the interview, he got up. I want to see the, because I watched the interview. He said he got up, he hit him with a little. Hold on, I'm trying to see him get busy real quick. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for the most part, these niggas big and stocky as hell. Regardless if you win or lose, or draw, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no bitch though, you feel me? He still stand up for himself at the end of the day. A lot of these scrawny ass niggas who trying to troll him after these, like I said, we're gonna get into those videos too. But a lot of people gonna try to test him and rage bait him after this, and they're gonna be a lot more scrawny and little, and he gonna be able to get up with their ass, and they gonna try to rage bait him. And like I said, he just gonna get tired of shit and gonna start beating the fuck out of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna like it, on bro. Y'all ain't gonna like it. You feel me? I'm just keep it a buck. You feel me? I said, like, everybody gonna think it's sweet because he getting, you know what I'm saying, slapped and elbowed by these big, scrawny, buff ass niggas with registered hands, gang. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna try to test this nigga, and it ain't gonna be the same real life. You just ain't gonna get the same result. Now you got the one nigga, like I said, we gonna get into that video next, but you got the one nigga time out. Oh, he hit me, he punched me, boot up the bed. You was fucking, you was trolling him. He warned you multiple times, gang. You know what I'm saying? Same way they warned him multiple times. You know what I'm saying? He learned his lesson. Now he about to show y'all some lessons now. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
reacted in shock. Someone in the background can be heard saying, look at this, as Dean crumpled. Gozen walked away. He did not follow up. He did not pursue it. He delivered one shot and turned around. The way a man who has been in real fights handles a situation that never needed to become one. Dean stumbled back to his feet, but was separated before anything else happened. The clip spread across X, Instagram, and TikTok within hours.
Oh,
The Happy
damn,
Punch
he did
repost
get back
alone
up and
pulled in
started
over 4
swinging, though.
million views and 51,000
seen a
likes.
little-
A longer 3-minute clip showing the full verbal
I think I
exchange was
seen it.
posted by
Hold
Rex
on.
Cult Clips, giving viewers the complete context of how the confrontation unfolded from the first word to the final impact. But the Tiki Gosen altercation was not the beginning of Dean's problems that week. Less than 24 hours earlier, a different incident on a different livestream had already put him in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. And that story starts with Larry Wheels' wife. The Larry Wheels slap. The night before the Gosen elbow,
Damn, fool,
Larry
you got
Wheels'
slapped.
wife.
You
in the
got slapped by
spotlight
this
for all the
strong
wrong
ass
reasons.
nigga, fool.
And that story starts.
I ain't talking to this nigga wife, fool. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. It's a shark over there. It's a dolphin over there. You feel me? I'm gonna leave this fish alone. I'm gonna leave Nemo. I'm gonna leave Dory alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go talk to a shark or something, a sea turtle or something. You feel me? A jellyfish. You know what I'm saying? It's hella other shit in the sea, gang. I ain't fucking around. You feel me? This nigga tripping.
With Larry Wheels' wife. The Larry Wheels
That nigga
slap.
tripping,
The night
man.
before the Gosen elbow, on February 17th, 2026, Dean the Great appeared on another Rampage Jackson-hosted livestream, this time styled as a double-date event. Powerlifter Larry Wheels and his wife Shayla were guests. The setup was supposed to be casual, a hangout streamed live on Kick for Entertainment, but Dean, who appeared to have been drinking heavily throughout the night, turned it into something far more volatile. What started as a group conversation devolved into a one-man campaign of boundary violations that escalated over the course of an hour before it reached its breaking point. Larry Wheels is a well-known figure in the fitness world, with over 2.8 million followers on Instagram. He is a powerlifter and bodybuilder who has built his brand on feats of strength and an unusually transparent personal
Oh
life.
yeah, you
He has
got
no
slapped by that nigga for. You got
bodybuilder
slapped
who
by
has
this
built
nigga. Nah, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got a big heart. You feel me? But sometimes it just, you gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? And I like I said, I ain't gonna say that's him as a person. You feel me? Just doing that with any and everybody. I do feel like the liquor take a big play in that. I seen a few clips of him crashing out, and I feel like all of them was liquor involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen one. He was at the casino. Some dude, like I said, he kind of did. He was a little hostile with the lid. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he told him like, yeah, nigga, get your bitch ass on, nigga. I got the picture right here. Nigga, I'll take this picture, nigga. Get your bitch ass on, nigga. Move around. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, the lid shoulder, even after that, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have said something too, like, hey, nigga, what? Nigga, don't touch me. Like, nigga, get your hands off me. I probably would have said that, but I wouldn't go overly try to, like I said, I already tried to press it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, move around. You feel me? Let me take this picture. You feel me? I can't be mad. He give a little crybaby pitch to my traps or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for the most part though, I do feel like it's all liquor involved. I don't feel like he kind of, you know what I'm saying, come off. He is like I said, he is a shit talker. He do talk a lot of shit, but he don't come off as aggressive or disrespectful as he do when he off that liquor though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to watch bro all the time. Who knows? People do change, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, people do got a different, you know what I'm saying, persona off cam too. But like I said, for the most part, he do this shit on cam. You know what I'm saying? He do this shit for content. So I'm not gonna say it's something that he was only doing, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, for the most part though, we ain't gonna waste too much time though. We is gonna get into this video because I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get on to the next one too. And like I said, I am gonna keep y'all updated within these. So I'm gonna do my homework too. You feel me? Make sure I got everything lined up and in order. That's why I went back and to do these reaction videos first before I reacted to the most recent one that I have seen. So like I said, for the most part, y'all stick around, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You're gonna get back to this video. Let's get it.
His brand on feats of strength and an unusually transparent personal life. He has no formal fighting record, but he is a physically imposing presence, not the kind of person most people would want to provoke in close quarters. His wife Shayla has appeared alongside him in content for years, and their relationship is part of the public narrative that Will shares with his audience. Disrespecting her in front of him, on camera, in a room full of people, was not going to go unaddressed. From the beginning of the stream, Dean directed his attention toward Shayla. He complimented her repeatedly, told her she was attractive, and at one point leaned in and asked her for a hug, right in front of Larry. People around them tried to intervene. Rampage Jackson himself stepped in and told Dean to stop, warning him not to disrespect Larry. The warnings came multiple times from multiple people, and every single one of them was ignored. That moment drew an immediate reaction from everyone around them. The hug request
He
still was
slapped him,
ignored.
gang. He
That
slapped
moment
him
drew
so
an immediate
calm, though,
reaction
like-
from everyone around them. The hug request delivered midstream.
gave his
That
ass
moment
up.
drew an immediate reaction from everyone around them. The hug request, delivered midstream in front of thousands of viewers, crossed a boundary that Rampage and others tried to enforce through words. The room shifted. People who had been laughing and
That nigga
joking
gang, I
suddenly
ain't gonna
realized
lie,
that
folks.
Dean was not
That
performing
nigga
for
strong
content.
as hell to
He was
slap a nigga
genuinely
like
refusing
this,
to
and a
respect the
nigga like,
boundaries
you
being
feel
laid out
me?
in front of him.
Real
And the
shit,
situation was heading somewhere none of
gang, if he
You
would
don't
have
wanna
put
get
his,
mine.
if
If
he
you're in
would have like
business,
cocked that bitch, put his
here's what
whole
I tell
arm in
people.
that
There's a
bitch,
36
he really
month
only
countdown.
used his
That
forearm
sounds
muscles
crazy. In
in.
the
You
next
feel
3
me?
to 10 years,
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
going to be
You
more
would have put his
change
whole
happening
arm,
in humanity
shoulder.
than we've seen in all of our lifetimes.
Gang, he
and
probably
then
would.
some.
Gang, he
But
probably would
in the
have
next
overly
36
slept that
months,
nigga. I ain't
them
gonna lie
wanted it
to
to
you.
go. That was
He probably would've
Rampage
slept
stepping
before.
in to warn Dean
He
directly.
could
A
have slept.
former UFC
bro.
light
He
heavyweight
was
champion,
trying not to.
a man who has
bro.
been in
That's
more
why he did it
high-pressure
like that,
confrontations
bro.
than most people can count, looked at Dean and told him plainly to stop. Dean's response
Damn, my
was
nigga,
denial.
Dean gotta be more. He
claimed
just
was
gotta
not
be more careful
disrespecting
off that liquor
anyone.
though.
He
Like I said,
insisted
he
the
ain't. I
hug
don't
request
think he
was
coming
harmless.
off like that.
He
He
kept
do,
going,
like I said,
undeterred
shit. He
by
do
warnings
a
that
lot of
would have
shit
stopped
talking, but
most
that's
people in their
everybody
tracks.
known from
Dean
that. You know what I'm
dismissed the
saying? But
pushback entirely.
like I said,
He
it's
called it
levels to
fake,
the
waved off the
disrespect. You know what I'm
concern,
saying?
and
Once you,
doubled down on the
especially
hug
bro,
request
wife
as though
too. You know
repeating
what I'm
it
saying? You
enough
can't
times
be,
would
you
make it
know,
acceptable.
real life. You can't be
Meanwhile, Larry
going
Wheels sat watching
wife
all
and
of this
family members and
unfold
shit
in
like
real
that.
time.
Like I
He
said, you
stayed
can
quiet
talk about
for
keep
most
it
of the
boxing.
buildup,
We boxing,
absorbing
keep it
every
boxing. We
word,
talk
every
about
gesture,
hooping, keep it
every
hooping.
crossing of the
You
line
feel
that
me?
Dean kept
Don't get to
steamrolling
bringing
past. The
family
patience
and
that Wheels
wives and
demonstrated
daughters
during
and
the
kids
stretch
and
of
none of
the
that
stream
shit
is what made
involved.
the
You know what
eventual
I'm saying?
response
Like
hit so much
real
harder,
life,
both
bro.
physically and in the court of public opinion. Eventually, Dean escalated even further. He stopped hinting and started declaring, He said things about Shayla that removed any ambiguity about his intentions. Dean muttered about being respectful, but his version of respect was about to reveal itself for what it actually was. Seconds later, he said the line that sealed the outcome of the evening. That was Deenthegreat, on a live broadcast watched by thousands of people, declaring that Larry Wheel's wife was up for grabs. Not a joke, not a bit, not a character. He said it, and the stream recorded it. Larry had heard enough. Patience that had defined his entire evening ran out in that moment. Larry Wheels delivered a powerful open-hand slap that knocked Dean back out of frame. The sound cut through the stream. Rampage laughed. The room erupted. Dean stumbled, visibly shaken, disoriented, and had to be helped and directed toward the exit. Larry stood where he was. He did not chase. He did not follow up. He said he had been waiting for that moment all night, and the satisfaction in his voice was unmistakable. The aftermath was captured as well. Dean teared up on camera and was filmed processing what had just happened. He refused to apologize, calling Larry an inverted man and a bitch. But the damage was done. He was escorted to a van. The stream kept rolling, and just like that, the slap was everywhere. X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. The Times of India published a full breakdown of the incident. TMZ picked it up on TikTok. Larry Wheels later said the slap felt really good after enduring disrespect all night. He added that he'd slap my way to the top if I have to. That was February 17th. The next day, Dean walked into Rampage's house party and got elbowed by Tiki. And the internet was about to have a field day with the time walked and he'd slap my way to the top if I have to. That was February 17th. The next day, Dean walked into Rampage.
Like I said, bro, was talking shit. Ooh, out the band, trying to rage beta for a clip. Oh, you the nigga that got slapped? Gang, you don't greet a nigga like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, oh, you the nigga that got slapped in the... You the nigga that did that nigga Wheel slap? You that nigga... that nigga Wheel slapped you, folks? Nah, gang, like, you feel me? At that point, bro, you know what I'm saying? You asking to get into these hands, but at the same time, like, bro can't be saying, oh, yeah, without the band, I beat your ass, though. Yeah, nigga, I'll make you a clip. I'll make you the next clip, nigga. Yeah, I'll do that to you, though. You feel me? And then try to walk off like ain't shit happen. That's why I feel like then, like when not, and I ain't gonna just say then, cause I seen another video I just reacted to. I don't know why niggas do this though. When I'm talking shit, gang, I gotta keep my distance, gang. You never know, niggas be snakes, gang. A lot of niggas won't. They won't squad up with you, right? But niggas will snake you, gang. And that's why I feel like bro kind of did like, I feel like if Dean was to be like what's up with it right now, like, you know what I'm saying, Thoyo, and like I said, not to say bro was gonna lose to Dean, you feel me? He probably still would have knew he would, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was just an easy hit. Like, you talking shit, you tried to walk past me, and then that's what made him elbow. You know what I'm saying? Had they would have stood distance and then like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Let's throw these bitches on, bro. Bro probably wouldn't ever, you know what I'm saying? He probably be like, nah, nigga, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't the time to place, but like I said, you kind of gave him a little quick little elbow and he walked off. It let you know he really wasn't trying to fight for real, you feel me? So had you would have kept your distance, y'all talk shit from a distance to where he can't just hit you, and he would have to actually sit that cup down, do a little work, move around a little bit. Other than that, y'all like I said, y'all gotta keep y'all distance when y'all talking y'all shit in they face, gang, like that, and y'all ain't got y'all guards up, gang. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like I said, everybody, y'all saying handle shit different, but anytime I'm in a nigga face talking shit, gang, I'm either in this shit, like I'm talking about on the side of his head to where my face not visible, like you have to move back to try to hit me, or like probably uppercut, like on some, you feel me, how you do it, bro, you have to do some crazy shit, but like, I'm either all the way in your shit, or I'm distant from your shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be right here in your face to where you can just either headbutt me, uppercut, especially that's a clean ass up. That's a clean ass uppercut. Besides that, he got a glass cup in his hand. You don't know what motherfucker be capable of, gang. He got a glass cup in his hand, 2 inches from your face. All you gotta do is smash. He's strong as hell. All you gotta do smash that motherfucker against your face. You don't know what a motherfucker capable of, gang. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all just gotta be more safe when it come to, you know what I'm saying, getting in these altercations and being only 2 inches a foot within a foot away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life.
Page's house party and got elbowed by Tiki.
Here,
and the internet was about to have a field day with the time.
Right here, he tried to walk off.
Walked into Rampage's house party and got elbowed.
And he asked him, oh, you will? That's why he shook his head. He asked him, oh, you will? He told him, like, what he do to me? Oh, you will?
The next day,
he tried
Dean
to walk
walked
off.
into Rampage's house party.
Oh, you will? Yeah. And he tried to walk off, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? shit like that, gang. You gotta keep your distance. You didn't already told him you would make them the next clip. You would do that, gang. Keep your distance, gang. You can't, and then you think about to walk past them, like, nigga. Walk bag up, nigga. Get away from them first. Move around, chill. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with being aware, gang. That ain't being scared just because you moved away. You moved yourself. You aware, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from being aware and being scared, gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be more aware though. You feel me? Real life, I gotta be more aware, gang. Cause like I said, bro it could have been a lot worse than the elbow, gang. He could have took this cup and smashed it. Y'all, he drunk too. He probably drunk too. Y'all don't know how niggas react when they drunk, gang. You feel me? Like niggas out that liquor, they got that liquor in their system. You feel me? Like I can't really relate because I didn't got drunk and I remember everything. I can control my liquor. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got so lit to where I was fucked up and could really like keep myself up, but I remember everything that happened. I was able to control my actions and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't relate to the point where it's like, yeah, liquor controlling my body. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't never had that experience before. I hope I never do. You feel me? That's why I wasn't into drinking like that, because I always thought that's what liquor was, though. I'm like, damn, liquor, you can't control. That shit impossible to control. Shit, I ain't getting into that shit because I used to always be around a bunch of alcoholics who couldn't control it. You feel me? That shit used to control them and make them as a person. You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, real life, bro. But I'm the same person. I'm more chill, laid back, goofy. I'm sometimes more aggressive, but I'm also, like I said, I'm more serious and aggressive when I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I'm lit, I'm more chill, laughing, joking, goofy, trolling, all that. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun when I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm off the trees, I'm off that drink, I'll be having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be fighting and crashing out, and I don't understand why people be doing all that. But like I said, for the most part, everybody have a different effect. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to liquor, weed, and you know what I'm saying, all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a different effect when it comes to this shit.
Elbowed by Tiki, and the internet was about to have a field day with the timing. The internet reacts.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, bro.
Possible or
The reaction across social media was
next
swift,
video,
ruthless, and
definitely
entirely
tap in.
one-sided.
If y'all haven't got caught up on the next video after this, definitely tap in, because like I said, I don't want to keep talking about it and y'all ain't made it there yet, but
in nearly every thread
the next video, you know what I'm saying, like I said, a lot of people
together the timeline
keep
like a highlight
Dean,
reel that kept
you know what I'm
getting
saying,
worse with each new angle.
and Dean about to start showing some of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I do think he... Let me pause it real quick so I ain't talking over the teacher, but I do think it's gonna make him more humble, you know what I'm saying, because him, you know, having those talks with them big stocky niggas, and also him having Rampage Jackson in his corner too, to let him know too. Like I said, Rampage Jackson a real, like I said in the last video, Rampage Jackson a real nigga that you want around. You feel me? Rampage Jackson could have been my name Jamal, and that's between y'all. You feel me? My name is Paul, and I'ma leave that between y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, he told him where he was wrong. This the lame ass nigga who was doing the interview with the nigga Dean. And he was trolling, asking these dumbass questions, gang. This lame ass nigga right here. I don't know who the fuck this dude is. He got 1 million something subscribers. I don't get no fuck, you know what I'm saying? Numbers don't mean shit to me. He's still a lame cornball ass nigga. I don't get no fuck how he got his 1 million subscribers, what he do in life, what his GPA was in high school. I don't get no fuck about none of that. He a lame cornball ass nigga. Like I said, if y'all see how he carry his interviews and shit, I know he do a lot of rage baiting and shit. It's levels to rage baiting. A lot of shit is corny and lame that he do. You know what I'm saying? He do a lot of corny, lame shit, and he say a lot of slick comments that, you know what I'm saying, I'd be real. And like I said, I could tell he ain't never got his ass punched up or popped in his mouth or got his ass whooped for saying something slick out his mouth or out the side of his neck. I could tell he one of them motherfuckers who ain't never, you feel me? So like I said, I'm gonna let him rock, you know what I'm saying? He just I don't fuck with him. I don't care if this y'all favorite YouTuber, no, I don't fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't had to bash nobody. We just had to do our reaction videos. I actually didn't even want to react to this nigga video. That's why I'm here reacting to just the altercation, but I just happened to pause and see this lame ass nigga right here.
Watchdogs. The Happy Punch account posted the most viewed clip of the Gozen Elbow, a 78-second highlight that racked up over 4 million views and 51,000 likes.
I ain't gonna lie to you though,
repost alone collected over 26,000 likes. Every major fight commentary account on X,
bro
Instagram,
probably didn't
and
bounce
TikTok
back from the slaps
and
though.
the engagement numbers kept climbing throughout the day. Dual
Right,
nature of the
back from
story,
the slaps,
one
man.
night, elbowed the next, gave it a narrative arc that single incident viral clips rarely achieve. It was not just one next.
Oh, I
Gave it
ain't
a narrative
seen that
arc
one.
that single incident viral clips rarely achieve.
Oh,
Knight elbowed
that
the
nigga
next.
hit him
Gave it a
too.
narrative arc that single incident viral clips rarely achieve. It was not just the
He
next.
knew that shit
Gave
was
it a narrative
coming, though.
arc that single incident viral clips rarely achieve. It was not just one moment of embarrassment. It was a 24-hour documentary of
Damn,
consequences.
did he
The MMA
get him? Did he
community embraced Gosen's
get the
response
nose
as a
off?
textbook display of fight IQ. Commenters pointed out the precision of the elbow, a technique that Gosen would have drilled thousands of times during his years in the UFC, Strikeforce, and Bellator. For a man who once shared the cage with Robbie Lawler, dropping an intoxicated streamer at a house party was muscle memory operating at its most efficient. The consensus across MMA forums and fight accounts was that Deen provoked a trained fighter and discovered in real time what that means when the other person decides the talking is over. Deen's own response to the Gosen incident did him no favors. He posted the clip himself on X, captioning it, "Ex-UFC fighter elbowing me for the clip knowing I'm intoxicated, might bet." The post framed the elbow as clip farming, suggesting Gosen only hit him because cameras were rolling and Deen was drunk. The post pulled in over 5,000 likes, but the replies were merciless. Followers and critics alike pointed out that Deen was the one who escalated the confrontation, threatened to slap Gosen, and told him he would make another clip. The intoxication defense landed with
They need to show that clip then. What they talking about? And why we ain't seeing that footage then? Because from what it looked like, the shit started with his bald head, glazed donut, fucking milk dud head ass on bro. His ass said something to bro first. Like I said, I don't know how it started, but from the video, from how this video started in the beginning, I ain't gonna go back, but bro said something to Dean first. Ain't you that guy that got slapped without the band, this and that, and the third? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like you was the motherfucker looking for that's based on the clip though. Like I said, it's a lot of clips getting cut, shit getting hidden, shit not getting posted and shit like that. And we just looking from the outside looking in. I wasn't at the party myself, so I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of clips and videos can make it look good, you feel me? So I'm not gonna fully say, but basically, like I said, we need that footage though. Where that footage at? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't really say Dean pressed the situation and y'all cut the part out where he did it. Cause like I said, from what it looks like here, it look like bro's the aggressive. Dean chilling and Dean even tried to walk away from him. Dean tried to walk away from him, even though he told him like, yeah, I'll do that to you. Yeah, you gonna be the next clip. You know what I'm saying? This and that, the third. He still tried to walk away from him. He just, like I said, a little shit talk. That's Dean though. For those who know, that's how bro is. You feel me? Like I said, other than that though, bro sitting there trying to, you that nigga that got slapped, nigga. Why is that what you know what I'm saying? Why is you even saying something to me about that? Like, you trying to start problems, you know what I'm saying? And you know I'm intoxicated, I'm off that shit. You see how, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, you looking for trouble, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's when they ain't gotta be more aware, like, you feel me? Especially when he intoxicated again, you know niggas gonna test you. You a shit talker, you a boxer gang, niggas gonna test you. You a big streamer, you a YouTuber gang, you gotta be on P's and Q's gang. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. These niggas gonna test you gang. And you not, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you a boss, you got them bitches. Don't get me wrong, you got them bitches, but you a small nigga gang, you a short nigga gang. And a lot of these bigger, stocky niggas gon', you know what I'm saying, they just gonna have that advantage over you. You know what I'm saying? Real life.
no one. Being drunk does not erase the threat to slap a retired UFC fighter. If anything, commenters argued it made the threat more reckless and the outcome more predictable. The "Ite bet" at the end of his caption hinted at a rematch or retaliation, an implication that was met with widespread mockery. Users reminded him that he had already threatened a trained fighter and ended up on his knees, and that challenging the same man again was not confidence,
what in
but
the
a threatened
exercise was
an
this?
implication that was met with widespread
Mr.
mockery.
Sir?
Users reminded him that he had already threatened a trained fighter and ended up on his knees, and that
I would have been like, all right, switch.
spread mockery. Users reminded him that he had already threatened a trained fighter and ended up on his knees, and
Like,
that
what
challenging
type
the
of
same man again
game?
was not confidence but
Hello?
a failure to process what had just happened to him. Became the unofficial tagline of both incidents. It appeared in thousands of replies to every post involving Deen, from the Happy Punch clip to Deen's own tweet.
I wouldn't
It was
even feel
shorthand for a
comfortable
consensus
sitting in
that
that
had formed
position, like,
instantly and
as a man,
universally.
as a grown
I run
ass
a
man.
podcast
Like,
solo.
I
No
get this a
producer,
training,
no
it's a workout,
editor,
you know
no
what I'm
tech
saying? Don't get me
skills,
wrong,
just
you feel me?
Riverside.
Even
I
with
get
some of those,
high-quality
like I said, I'm a
Dean brought
basketball
both of
player
these
myself. I
moments on
played basketball, I
himself.
played
He
sports and did
disrespected
all that.
Larry
I
Wheels'
stretched,
wife
I
and got slapped. He
exercised and got all
threatened
that
Tiki
shit too.
Gosen and got elbowed.
Certain
The
shit, I
internet
just like,
treated it
even
as a
when
two-part lesson
we
in
did our
consequences,
sit-ups,
and the only
and
debate
used to
was
hold
which clip was
your
more
partner,
satisfying to
you
watch.
used to hold their
Larry
foot
Wheel's
down and
side of
shit.
things, the
Nigga, I used to
reaction was
held
equally
they
lopsided.
feet down
Users
back,
called the
like,
slap
you know what I'm
justified
saying?
and classy, a
On the
paradox
side,
that
like,
only
I
made
ain't,
sense in the
I wasn't
context of
sitting
how
in front
far
of you like
Dean
with
had
my
pushed
face
it.
between
Full
niggas'
lead-up
legs,
clips
holding
showing
their
the
feet,
entire
gang. I'm
build-up circulated
sideways
widely,
to like
and
turn
each
the
one
other way, like
reinforced
with
the
my hands
narrative that
holding their
Larry had
feet,
been
gang. I'm
patient
not, you know what
far
I'm saying?
beyond what
Real
most
life,
people
I
would
just
have
don't like
tolerated.
it.
When a man
Don't
sits through
feel
an
right
entire
to, you know
evening
what I'm
of
saying?
someone
As
flirting
a
with his
grown
wife on
ass man, it
camera,
don't feel
telling the world
comfortable.
she is up
Be
for
sitting there,
grabs, and still
my
responds with an
head
open hand slap rather than a
back,
closed
holding
fist,
his feet,
the
my head
internet
in between
frames
the
it as
nigga, you know what I'm
restraint
saying?
rather
Real
than
life.
aggression.
Or even
Combined
like
viral
when
posts
niggas
from
be
both incidents pulled in over 50,000 likes,
like when niggas be
and the story
lifting weights and
dominated
shit,
MMA
and niggas be like down there, right, nigga, with they like nuts over their head while they lifting the weights, gang. Nigga, scoot back. What the fuck is you doing, gang? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be all up over me while I'm lifting my weights, gang. Scoot your dumb ass back, like when I'm I forgot what it's called.
And the Tiki Gosen
I forgot what
elbow
it's
did not
called.
happen in a
But pretty
vacuum.
much
Dean
when
the
you
Great
helping them
has a
motherfuckers, you know what I'm
documented
saying? When
history
they
of
bench it, I
confrontational
forgot what it's
behavior,
called.
boundary-crossing
Spotting them,
antics, and
spotting them. You know
professional
what I'm saying?
misconduct that predates both
I said, I
incidents by
spot them out,
years.
nigga.
When the
Get
clips
my
went
distance, nigga. I
viral,
scoot
longtime
back and I
followers
spot
of
them like
influencer
this,
boxing
gang.
and streaming
You got
culture
arms
were
that
quick to point
extend.
out
You ain't
that
gotta
this was
be
not a one-off
sitting
moment of
all
poor
up on,
judgment.
gang. I'm
It was a
lifting weights,
pattern
nigga. I'm
finally
looking
catching
up
up with him in the most
in
public
your
and physically
motherfucking
painful way possible. The
shorts
most recent
above
major
my head.
scandal before the
Nigga, watch
February
out, gang. You know what I'm
2026
saying? Real
incidents came
shit.
during the
Like,
Misfits
that's, I
boxing
don't
press
even like nigga
conference in
spotting
Dubai
something,
in
gang. You know what I'm
December
saying? For the
2025,
most
ahead
part, I
of his
put a
fight with
decent
Amado
amount that I
Vargas,
can lift
the
up
son of boxing
at
legend
least 10
Fernando
times.
Vargas.
Sometimes
During
I
the
try to
event,
push
Dean directed
15. I
misogynistic
ain't gonna put no
comments toward
easy shit
Vargas's
on till I
mother,
can lift
Martha,
about
who
30
was
of
in
them.
the
I ain't
audience.
in
He
that
told
bitch
her to
putting
stay out of
no
this.
teddy
Go make
bears
a
at the end of my
quesadilla,
weights,
you
you feel me?
fat
But put a
repeated the
decent
line
amount till
and
I can
added,
do like
"You in
10 or
Dubai, go in the
15,
kitchen."
do
When
3
confronted
different
about it,
sets
he
of them,
justified the
and
remarks
be
by
burning
saying,
by the
"You go
time I'm
low,
done
we
with
go
those. You know what
lower.
I'm saying?
This is an eye for an eye." The comments sparked significant backlash. Some dismissed it as standard trash talk that comes with the territory of influencer boxing press events. Others saw it as a line that should never be crossed, regardless of context. Dean lost the fight by unanimous decision, his first professional defeat, and the Dubai trip became remembered more for what he said than how he fought. That loss to Vargas also came with broader sow. Professional fallout. In the months leading up to it, Dean had already been stripped of his MFB lightweight title for refusing to fight mandatory challenger Lil Krakra, who had won a tournament to earn the shot. He had also been accused of trying to fight Adam Saleh outside his Misfits boxing, won a tournament to earn the shot. He had also been accused of trying to fight Adam Saleh outside his Misfits, who had won a tournament to earn the shot. He had also been accused of trying to fight Adam Saleh outside his Misfits boxing contract, lying to streamer Adin Ross about not being under contract while signing with him, and attempting to secure a multi-million-dollar deal with Most Valuable Promotions, Jake Paul's company, while still contracted to Misfits. During a DAZN broadcast, he called Misfits CEO KSI garbage and accused him of Jake Paul. These actions painted a picture of a fighter who valued clout over commitment, who treated contractual obligations as obstacles to be circumvented rather than honored, and who burned bridges with the very organizations that gave him a platform. Beyond the professional disputes, there are also unverified allegations of domestic violence that have followed Dean for years. A YouTube video titled "The Deenthegreat Allegations" featured an ex-girlfriend accusing him of physical assault, claiming she filed a police report after he allegedly struck her with a 1-2 punch during an argument. According to the video, the accuser said she typically avoids exposing people but felt compelled to speak out due to the severity of the incident. No confirmed legal outcomes have been reported, and the details remain unverified as of February 2026. Dean himself has addressed similar claims on X multiple times. In March 2025, he posted, "SMFH, been through it, bro. Once a girl gets cops involved, you gotta let her go. They ruin an entire empire with one false claim." In May 2025, he called the allegations fake and claimed they were photoshopped. In November 2025, he posted again about enduring false allegations, calling it the worst feeling. A woman identified as La Gigi defended him on X in August 2023, claiming to be his ex-girlfriend and stating that Dean never raised his voice or put his hands on her. Without confirmed arrests, charges, or lawsuits, the allegations remain in the realm of public accusation and denial, but they have contributed to the cloud of scrutiny and controversy that has surrounded Dean's public life for years. When the Gozen and Wheels videos went viral in February 2026, all of these threads resurfaced. Social media users compiled timelines, linked old posts, and built a narrative of a person whose provocative behavior had been escalating for years without meaningful consequence, until now. The two physical altercations became the culmination of a story that the internet had been watching unfold piece by piece, and now it had all collided in a single 24-hour window. What happens next? As of February 18th, 2026, no legal charges have been filed in connection with either the Larry Wheel slap or the Tiki Gosin elbow. Both incidents appear to be contained. No arrests, no lawsuits, no formal complaints made public. In the world of influencer boxing and streaming culture, that is not unusual. These altercations exist in a space where content creation and real-life confrontation blur together constantly, and the participants often treat the aftermath as material for their next stream rather than a matter for the courts. For Deenthegreat, the immediate fallout is reputational. The back-to-back clips have cemented him as the face of a very specific kind of internet cautionary tale.
The
person
clips.
who pushes boundaries until those boundaries push back physically, and then does it again the very next day. His own responses to the incidents have done nothing to shift that narrative. The "Itbet" caption on his post about the Gosin elbow implied future retaliation, but the internet treated it as empty posturing from someone who had already been dropped once and slapped once in the span of a single day. His framing of the Gosin elbow as clip farming because he was intoxicated was rejected outright by nearly every commenter who watched the full footage, because the full footage shows Deen as the aggressor who initiated the confrontation, who escalated the confrontation, and who explicitly threatened
Damn,
Lesser,
okay,
who
so that's
initiated
the-
every commenter who watched the full
So
footage.
he came
because
back,
the
let
full
me
footage
see.
shows Deen as the aggressor who initiated the confrontation, who escalated the confrontation, and who was Deen
He
as
tried.
the
Oh,
aggressor
bro,
who
Dean. Oh, bro, Dean was talking to that nigga back though. Yeah, he was talking to that nigga back. That nigga tried to run in the house. That nigga said, "Nah, nigga, come here. Let me talk to you real quick, nigga. Where you going, nigga? Nigga, where you going, nigga? Get your bitch ass over there. Get your bitch ass." Oh, first grade, that nigga was talking to him.
initiated
Look,
the confrontation, who
that nigga
escalated
tried to run. That nigga tried to run back in the crib.
the confrontation, and who
Deen hogging
explicitly
his ass.
threatened
He like,
violence
nigga, come
before
here, nigga.
violence found him.
Go
His
catch
boxing
some of these
career,
bitches,
already
nigga, old
complicated by
bro.
the December
Like that nigga
2025
Tom
loss
Bell.
to Amado Vargas and the stripping of his MFB lightweight title, now carries the additional weight of two viral humiliations that have nothing to do with sanctioned competition.
Man,
No
don't
upcoming
nobody
fights
get
have
no
been
fuck
announced as
about
of this
game.
date. His official record stands at
Like
7-1
I said,
in
bro,
influencer boxing.
at the same
led by
time,
Boxer,
bro ain't a
being the
bitch,
November
gang. He know how to stand
2022
up for
TKO
himself.
win
You know what I'm
over
saying?
Waleed Sharks
A
at the
lot of
Moody
these
Center in
niggas
Austin,
don't.
Texas.
A lot of
The
these
Misfits
niggas who
boxing
talking about the
landscape
shit
continues
sound
to
like
evolve,
bitches
and whether
anyways,
Deen can
and they
rebuild
get their
credibility
ass a
in that
wedgie
space
on,
after
bro.
these
They get their
incidents,
ass
combined
hung
with
on the
his
gate. Fuck they talking about. A lot of these niggas that got something to say about it, gain their ass on, bro. Lame,
history of
goofy,
contract
cornball
disputes,
ass
stripped
nigga,
titles,
gang.
and press conference
Like I
scandals.
said, the two
Open question
bulky
that
ass
only
niggas who
time and
did
his
the
own
game, you know what
behavior
I'm
will
saying?
answer.
They
For Larry
real
Wheels,
life.
the incident
They can
appears
talk
to have
all
only
that shit
enhanced
they
his
want, you
public
feel me?
standing.
Like I
His
said,
willingness to remain
but
patient
I ain't
through an
gonna really
entire
say
evening
the
of
other nigga,
escalating
he,
disrespect,
like I
and
said,
then
I ain't gonna
respond
really
with a
say
single
he was
decisive open hand
rage
slap was
baiting him,
framed by the
but
internet as measured restraint, followed by
that
justified
one
act.
Dean asked
Decisive
for.
open hand
Dean
slap
asked for
was
this one.
framed
I
by
ain't
the
gonna lie.
internet.
In all honesty, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, like I said, he was intoxicated. Either way it go, that's no excuse to be trying to talk to a nigga wife. You know what I'm saying? Anybody wife, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, after he warned you multiple times, whether you intoxicated or not, you should know your limits to where you can control yourself. You feel me? So like I said, definitely ain't gonna use that as a way to kind of get bro past. But like I said, in the next situation, bro was like trying to rage bait him and shit like that. And he was trying to avoid the situation. He tried to even walk past him and bro snaked him. Like I said, after that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they gonna try to say he went out like a bitch, this and that. He didn't. Shit, even the first time when he got slapped by bro, he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight. He wanted the nigga up. He wanted to do that nigga dirty, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, the second clip, he actually ran back up. He got snaked, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, they was face to face, but he still tried to walk off, so I can still say it was a snake. Cause like I said, if we in each other's face looking at each other, we just talking shit, exchanging words, and we ain't know shit. Shit, somebody gonna have to walk off. But then when it get to that one motherfucker walking off, and then you wait to swing, that's a snake game. I ain't gonna lie, you snaked them. And my ass, if you niggas looking face to face and nobody making a move, and then the other person wait till the next person walk off or try to walk away, and then you choose to swing, nigga, you snaked them on, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because had they had some time to, you feel me, reacting and get busy or possibly counter your ass, you probably would have been that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't never did it on, bro. Like I said, for the most part though, y'all stick around. This might be the end of the video. So like I said, we probably don't even finish the rest of that, to be honest. Like I said, we pretty much just closing this out for this one. They just re-showing the same clips over and over and then pretty much talking about it. But like I said, for the most part, if y'all willing to get updated on this type of content, like I said, even if it's something outside of this, I do post a lot of rappers content, a lot of streamers content, ways to grow as a streamer. Like I said, I'm still learning myself too. But like I said, I've been seeing a lot of progress, and I've been also feeling a lot more comfortable um on a content creator side too in general. You feel me? Like I said, for the most part, I'm a streamer on other platforms. Like I said, I don't want to, so I don't really know the terms for the most part. But like I said, for the, we over here we on YouTube locked in. I could say that. You know what I'm saying? We've been locked in doing our thing. Like I said, it's been about 3 weeks going on a month. I don't even think it's been a full month yet since we've been posting content consistently. So like I said, we're gonna keep that grind up. We're gonna see where it take us in the next couple months. I am on to push the YouTube partner. I'm on a pace to get it within like the next no later than 2 months. I'm gonna say probably about a month. You know what I'm saying? I think I can hit it in like the next month. Like I said, for the most part though, we're gonna keep the grind up regardless if it take a month, it take a year, it take a decade. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep that grind up. Other than that though, I hope y'all who did enjoy this video. If y'all made it this far, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this situation. Check out the other videos. Let me know about the previous situation and also the most recent too that I'm about to react to after this. So like I said, if y'all hadn't made it to this video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notice so y'all don't miss the next one. By the time y'all make it to this video, the next video will be out already too. And I said I'll be uploading the next video, like I'll say about a couple hours after this one. Unless this video get a lot of traction, a lot of viewership within like the first couple, hours of the first day, then I said we're gonna definitely upload it a lot faster. You feel me? But I said it's gonna be within like a couple hours apart, probably about 12 hours apart, if that. Like I said, we're gonna see. Other than that, I enjoyed the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it as well. I'll see y'all in the next one. We out.